Oh shit, here we go again.
Finally, the hardcore mode for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been released. And because I'm mentally unstable and apparently have a fetish for torturing myself, I thought, why not try to beat it using only my fists?
Was ist denn das? Was ist denn? Was ist das? Hallo? Hallo? Was ist denn das? Ich drück Rechtsklick! Ich drück Linksklick, er schlägt nicht und der Zeug schlägt mal nach hinten. Ui, und wie ein Skiff.
If you haven't seen the original fist only run, go watch it. It's painful. But that's not all, because I clearly want to suffer even more than necessary, returning on every single negative perk. Congratulations, you're now getting hammered by 2 apples. Oh, and you break your back every time you try to pick something up. His footsteps alert everyone within a 20-meter radius. You gain experience 40% slower. You gain experience 40% slower. Goes to bed, wakes up in Skyrim.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Hangry Henry.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
The average brony fan. Meat goes bad just by looking at it. The ultimate introvert main perk. The average encounter with anyone.
So you have chosen death.
Madness.
Love the young people.
Oh yeah, so 98% of you aren't subscribed. So please, I beg you, subscribe so I can't end up like this.
So guys, we did it.
After picking every negative perk, the game started. Like in every playthrough, we begin in Sukta as Godwin. Got sniped out of nowhere, and just like that, the flashback ended. Now we are in the present. Capon and Henry are riding with their goons to Trosky. We get greeted by this handsome fella.
I'm so horny.
We talked a bit and made camp at this lovely and definitely not dangerous pond. Capon and I trained a little. I beat the crap out of him and then we went for a swim.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
I love that.
What the fuck? This is mine!
Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead though.
But this was all a dream. Capon now had to drag me through the woods, and the more we walked, the more I realized this is just a copy of Far Cry 3. We arrived at a little shack, and Capon immediately dove headfirst into the limited edition Henry body pillow. I woke up the next morning, did some labor, and yes, hardcore is on.
My spine!
I finished the rest of my chores, and Capon and I officially began our great adventure, only to get a bucket of shit dumped on us. We are poor, ugly, smell like shit, and now I had to do even more labor. Capon then started a fight, and before I knew it, we were both stuck on a pillory.
Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
And now we are finally free to go. I checked my stats, and yep, the negative perks are still active. So since this is hardcore mode where you can't fast travel, I came up with a plan. Get a horse early on. I headed towards Summer Patch, but right after leaving I got distracted because some random guy decided he wanted to get absolutely beaten up.
Someone's lying.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings.
In Summer Patch, I found my beloved Pebbles and tried to negotiate with the stable master. Of course, I failed the speech check, and now I had to buy Pebbles. He wanted 60 Groschen.
60!
I had 5.
Was?
So I did what I do best, steal from innocent people. I picked every herb and flower in the area, broke my back about 30 times doing it.
Ow! 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 Oh, Christ! Ow! Ow! Oh, Christ! Ow! 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 Oh, Christ! Ah!
And sold everything to the grocer. Finally, I had enough, and I reunited with Pebbles. By pure luck, a caravan got ambushed by the terrifying number of 2 people.
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.
I start doing some work for the miller, completely messed up the easiest task imaginable, and suddenly the guy started talking very cryptic.
Into a truly miraculous energy.
Now I had to steal some kind of book for him. So I geared up in my darkest clothes, snatched the book, and made my way back to the miller. But before handing it over, I thought I should save, so let me just get some sleep first.
Wakey, 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 it's time for school.
This turned out to be a bad decision. I rode all the way back again, gave him the book, and guess what? He still didn't want to bring me to the wedding. Now he wants me to taste weird stuff from corpses.
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rock.
Nasty-ass bastard!
But hey, what won't you do for a wedding invite? I visited the local gravedigger, gave him a sausage.
Oh, aye, fresh meat.
Oh yeah.
Just so he could tell me he doesn't like me.
Grow on me.
But at least he showed me the corpse pit. I tasted whatever that was, and the gravedigger didn't even want to take me back.
Take a ride with you. Remember how I told you I didn't like...
Back at the miller, I thought I could finally go to the wedding. But of course, he had one last job for me. He now wanted another book stored up in the Trosky castle. But to get it, I need to find a damsel for the Chamberlain Ulrich. So I went to the nearest bathhouse and asked around. And apparently, the Chamberlain had some unusual tastes. Turns out he's a full-time Magic the Gathering player. Because he did unspeakable things to the last damsel, no one volunteered, so I had to find another wench. Someone told me about a woman in a nomad camp who plays mono red aggro, and right then I knew she's a perfect match.
It can catch you off guard, because you don't know what you're getting into. Maybe it's also the case with the local bath wenchers. But I don't want to make...
But of course, she couldn't just come with me. She wanted perfume, wine and a fine dress. The perfume and wine I already had, but not the dress. So I had to ride all the way to Trosky to get it. And then I had an idea. One of the negative perks I chose was somnambulent sleepwalking. What if I could abuse it for travel? So I went to sleep and it actually worked. I woke up near Zeleyov, just to get murdered seconds later by some random guy.
Was war das denn?
On the second try, I woke up behind the Trosky castle. Not bad. I bought the dress, beat up some peasants, and went back to the nomad camp. I gave her the dress and she told me how much of a yoke I am. So, back to the tailor. After buying his overpriced garbage and getting roasted for my drip, I finally had the right combination.
I think you're ready to dazzle them all.
Crazo, my friend. So you've arrived. And you're bringing company?
I did the usual stuff. Grabbed some food, danced with some fine woman, and robbed the house of Samin. I found some very interesting keys just hanging there. Grabbed them and immediately got punched in the face. I thought I have to restart, but surprisingly, this actually skips a big chunk of the quest. Godwin gets the mission to look for Capon and Henrik. Meanwhile, the two of them are rotting in jail. Capon gets hung for poaching, nothing new. And I get assigned to carry sacks, nothing new. Once I was done, I did what any sane person will do. I took his glasses and the fever tonic and ran straight to Captain Thomas. We tried to stop Ulrich from hanging my boyfriend, but he didn't care. Finally, von Berghoff arrived, immediately died, and somehow still managed to stop the hanging. Capon finally got recognized as a nobleman, and literally 5 seconds later, von Berghoff was like, "Congrats! Now deliver this extremely important letter to Jaromir Nebak in the Nabokov Castle. Because bandits or something."
Bandits.
But before heading to Nabokov Castle, I wanted to save, so I went to sleep and prayed I wouldn't wake up somewhere else.
But also, without a shadow of a doubt, you are one of the biggest cunts walking the face of this earth.
Guards! Quickly!
What the? There's some lying here. Jesus Christ! A corpse!
I flirted with my boyfriend and we headed out. And because this is hardcore mode, I didn't use fast travel.
Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
we arrived at the castle and met Jaromir.
At your service.
I stopped Clara before things got too hot.
Helping a damsel in distress?
Silence, wench.
And then talked with Michael. I accepted his duel, got absolutely clapped.
Don't take your defeat to heart, but they usually get battered even worse.
And looked around. I threatened the stallmaster and lost the race. I told my boyfriend something fishy was going on, so we went back to Trosky. We told Van Berg everything, and as a reward, we were allowed to torture a captured bandit. He told us exactly what I wanted to hear, meaning I could skip the whole extra work of burning down Samin. So the mission was clear now. Ride to Nebakov, visit the bandits, and have a lovely little chat with them. But since Henry is a
Party pooper
who doesn't like noise, he just went to bed early. Next morning, we set it up and rode out. Until now, hardcore mode wasn't that difficult. Sure, no fast travel was kind of annoying, but I was already used to that from the first game. But this is where things started going downhill.
What the? Oh God! Where?
Er hört einfach auch nicht auf. Hallo, ich drücke Rechtsklick. Hört ihr's? Hört ihr's klicken? Hört ihr's klicken? Wo steck ich fest? Was steck ich fest? Was steckt dich fest? Ich konnte nicht.
Fisting is $300.
Ich drück. Ich drück. Was war das denn? Von was? Von wo?
No!
Alter Ball! Und was wurde ich denn jetzt getroffen? Warum stirbst du nicht? Jetzt stirb doch mal! Was war denn das? Ich lebe noch! Was geht hier ab, Mann?
After this cursed scene, the game finally quick-saved, only for me to die moments later. Luckily for some reason, reinforcements arrived and we wiped out the last of the bandits. Capo got hit, and now I had to fight fake Jaromir. I died many times. But in the end, I came out on top.
Ja.
He didn't take that very well, so he hanged us. It was Godwin time. Godwin spoke with Eric, and Eric, who really hated that bandit, just couldn't stop punching him.
Fuck this! Jesus Christ, my head. I must have hit it on something. Shit!
He then confronted fake Jaromir. A rebellion broke out, and Godwin, brave as ever, jumped right into battle, only to get brutally murdered by the first enemy he encountered. We met Istvan.
I'm gonna get you.
Eric freed him, and literally seconds later, Godwin magically respawned. In the end, fake Jaromir turns out to be Jan Žižka, and apparently we are all on the same side now. Von Berghoff had bamboozled us. We had a bit of downtime, so I buried corpses, discovered that Godwin is apparently immune to bullets, unlike Kurtle, and went to sleep. Only to be woken up at 6 AM by our lovely neighbor Von Berghoff mowing his lawn.
I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Let me pretend I care. Okay, I'm done.
Ah!
I got two hoes, one is a dude and one is a crow. I take two loads, one and
So you have chosen death.
Everyone back to the tower! Now!
I wouldn't be so sure about that. We lost the fight, but this time they didn't strip me. Why am I the only one naked? Van Berghoff took Capon and we got tortured. But luckily, Catherine came to rescue our asses. My job now? Get our stuff and find the key to this. I was actually doing pretty well sneaking around. I made it up the tower where Istvan was already waiting for me. While playing hardcore, I remembered the section from the first fist-only video. Back then I said I can't kill him dishonorably because Henry uses a knife. I have to duel him. Yeah, I regret that.
So wenig Ausdauer, Alter. Wow. Ich will... Was war das denn? Ich drück rechts. Tot. Das kann nicht sein. Ich drück Rechtsklick, aber er trifft mich trotzdem. Ich drück schon wieder Rechtsklick. Ich drück Rechtsklick. Ich drück Rechtsklick. Was war das denn? Haha, schon wieder. Fuck you. Was war das denn schon wieder? Genau das Gleiche! Aber gut, dass es auch nicht funktioniert. Was war das denn? Gut, dass ich Q gedrückt. You have started combat.
Nice.
With Istvan dead and me mentally aged by 30 years, I snatched our stuff, died again on the way out, and finally met up with the others.
And is it a weight off your shoulders?
Aye. It's a wonderful feeling.
I hated waiting, so I ran ahead. We read the letter. Von Berghoff and his goons went to Kuttenberg. But before we sneak through the night, this video is sponsored by absolutely no one. So please, for the love of God, just hit that little sub button.
For the love of God! Please!
After a stealth mission and falling off the horse, we arrived in Sukdol. Next day, I talked to Jobst. I told him I couldn't go back to Retay, not without my boyfriend, so I joined Zizka to find his old goons. We arrived at the Devil's Den and met Kobienka, who was in a bit of a pickle. But the fight wasn't hard, so we beat them up. Kobienka told us the Dry Devil was about to get hanged. We grabbed some buried weapons, met up with Zizka at the ambush spot, and got to the task.
There's more of them than I was expecting.
We can't back out now. To the task!
I want to see 6 hot loads.
I'm joking! No! Stop!
Hey, you swine!
Luckily for me, this wasn't even close to as painful as the fighting Istvan.
We'll use the power of friendship.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
go alone?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest.
The droid ever gave me a new task, find the rest of the goons. Instead, I went straight to Kuttenberg. There I met up with Catherine, who was spying around the city. She told me some bloke called Goatskin was up to some sussy business, so I paid him a little visit. He confessed, taught me some stuff, and I took back my money. With that info, I went to the Jewish quarter and talked with Samuel.
You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. Houses plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or...
And since I'm just so heartwarming, I helped him. Only to find out it was a trap. But I wasn't trapped with them, they were trapped with me. They saw my beautiful spot, and next thing I know, I was drinking with John of Liechtenstein. I told him my boyfriend was still missing, and surprise, he told me Capon was being held at Malashov Castle, and that I should pay the previous owner a visit. So I headed to the Rutards, arrived at the absolute worst time possible, and had to fight.
Get him!
After several attempts, the game probably had enough of watching me suffer, and suddenly the enemies just stood still.
Damn. They gave me a going over.
Apparently, helping the Rutards defend themselves wasn't enough. Now I was forced to somehow blackmail Vavak the Mintmaster. This quest is one of my least favorites, so I speedran it. I knocked out everyone in the secret mint.
What the fuck?
Grabbed everything and dipped. I don't know why, but Krishnov Pisek was already asleep at 3 AM. So it's really his fault I lockpicked and stole everything in a 3-kilometer radius. I give him everything I found in the secret mint that could be bad for Vavak. Then I headed back to the Rutards, but the door was locked.
Let me in. Let me in.
And for some reason I was wanted.
You're a wanted man.
Was hab ich dir gemacht?
So it was time to lay low. I robbed every nearby town and realized I didn't look noble enough. And then I found this random roadside camp and suddenly I saw it.
Yeah, boy.
I told the Rutards what I found, and there was Vavak already.
When the king learns of the serpent, you are nursing in your bosom.
We successfully blackmailed him.
Your little pussy belongs to me.
And finally, Rutards spilled the truth.
There's a secret
I found the tunnel and moved along.
Be as much of it. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage.
fucker!
I won't allow anything to happen to you.
Damn it! What the hell are you doing?
Despite the chaos, my boyfriend was finally free. We met Rotzing and the goons, and they were all invited to the biggest party of the late Middle Age. Everyone except Henry, because the little slave he is was tasked to spy on the council meeting. On the way there, I saw two bandits chilling by the road, and I thought this was the perfect chance to level up fist fighting. Realizing how important this council meeting was and that I should waste no time getting there, I decided to free the band. I pulled Janosch out of jail, fished Rennick out of shit, saved Edda's life, and met with Matthew. Everyone who was alive joined the band, except Matthew. Instead, he made my purse 900 groschen lighter and had the audacity to show me where his camp was.
Yoink.
I talked with Vavak and he looked very depressed. I tried to milk even more out of him, failed miserably, and grabbed the goods from Franta.
If I hear a single complaint against my name, I'll find you and deal with you. Got it?
Oh, scary!
I tried to do the job properly. I totally didn't give wine to the one guy who absolutely wasn't supposed to have any, and I definitely didn't pour Vavak the completely wrong wine.
Am I supposed to drink white? I wanted red.
After some time, I noticed one of the council members was missing.
Hey,
must have hit it on something. Christ's wounds. On top of everything, I've been robbed too. They even took my clothes. I don't know who did it, but you must do something about it. I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
Meanwhile in Raborge, there was a massive party going on, and my boyfriend, he was being forced into marriage.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Sigismund raged.
Just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shithole!
And then they spilled the beans. Von Berger was just butthurt he wasn't invited to the ultimate party in Raborge, so he decided to crash it. Oh, and they also wanted to burn down the Jewish quarter. Von Berger showed up and instantly became the biggest
party pooper.
Henry tried to calm as soon as possible, but of course, he was late. Most of the friendly nobles were already captured. So Liechtenstein, Samuel, the Rabbi, Kubienka and I made our way to the Jewish quarter. Arriving at the tavern, I had a strange feeling that this was going to end exactly like in the first video. For some reason, when Liechtenstein knocked someone out, the slaughter option appeared, but only for a second or two. But hey, they fixed the bug. I could finally slaughter them from the very beginning. Not on the first try though.
Don't spare him. Jetzt hau ihn! Ja!
Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin.
Oh no! There's Melanie. That's a shame, she was really nice. There's Dave. Hard luck, Dave. Always knew you were a bit weak.
We reunited with Samuel and I went straight to his mother. I beat the living crap out of the archers and Samuel, he almost sold me out.
We're completely fucked,
Well, the cheese method from the last video, it doesn't work anymore. They locked the door and added an invisible wall that slows you down when trying to run. So here's another compilation of how I died.
Ah, ich hab schon wieder was hier gedreht. Ich liebe es, wenn ich einfach... Ach so.
You gonna suck this cat good!
Wie er sich da... Ja, nein, Digga! Ey, das kann... Ich blocke! Ich blocke! Was?
Eventually, I managed to kill one guard without getting obliterated by 20 others. I wanted to help Kubienka, but instantly changed my mind and just watched from the distance.
Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on! Let's go!
Back at the Devil's Den, we celebrated that I at least found half of the band, beat up some random bloke, and then came the plan. It was time to pay for Berghoff a visit. But of course, Janosch had a brilliant idea. Let's steal his giant-ass cannon right from Sigismund's military camp. Obviously, a job for Henry. I rode to the camp, lost 500 groschen, won 500 groschen, and met with Catherine. I had to get enlisted into the army, talked with Crow, failed every speech check and still got in. But not before I grabbed some papers. So I rode to the spot, picked up the document and rode back.
Und wieder zurück.
Yippee! We drank through the night until Chertan got brutally stabbed.
I'm dying. Help me.
I looked for clues, Chertan died anyway, and now it was my job to help Musa. I found the potion that killed Chertan, stole literally everything Crow owned, and confronted him. It turns out we were on the same side. So we came up with a little idea, to blame Grotzav. I planted the poisonous herb in his chest, and thought, the night is still young. try started, and it was funny seeing them all without their clothes.
Chertown was killed by the camp commander.
Trosky couldn't handle the accusations and got unalived.
Well, Sir Stibor, one problem is cleared up.
So finally it was time to roll out. They would never know I was a spy. The ambush started and it was a huge success. We rode straight back to the Devil's Den and planned our next move. Attack Malashov. I beat up the Dry Devil because screw the extra work of burning down a village.
Move your tongue around more.
I opened the gate, and like in every other fight in this playthrough, I died instantly. We made quick progress in the inner circle. Didn't take long until we won. We negotiated with Von Berghoff, and he just came out. And with that, the siege on Malashov was a success. I rode back to Sogdal, and the interrogation began. Von Berghoff had a brilliant idea. Let's rob Sigismund. The money was stored in the Italian court, right next to the estate of the Rutards. So now it was my job to clear the estate and get the key from Vavak. I arrived with Rosa, and we heard some beggars. I tried to solve it peacefully, but they didn't want to. I don't know if this is also normal mode or just a hardcore thing, but I'm pretty sure those 4 people have never been there.
What the fuck? Wo kommt die denn alle her?
Not only do I need to kill twice as many as usual, they're also better armored.
What the fuck?
Oh, and Rosa, she kills like 1 guy, and that's it.
What the fuck? Ja, du bist auch der krasseste Banger auf alle, oder was? Was ist denn das? Was ist denn? Was ist das? Hallo? Hallo? Alter.
I hate this place. This zoo, this prison, this reality, whatever you want to call it. I can't stand it any longer.
Die absoluten Kacken damit. Oh, ich bin ein armer, trauriger alter Mann mit einem Knüppel, aber kann die krassesten Moves. Ich bin der beste Soldat, Alter. Was ist denn das? Und Rosa macht nichts. Wow, sie hat da einmal einen angeschossen. Wow, danke.
What are you gonna do about it, fucker?
Show your stuff. Do it. What do you want?
2,000 years later.
What do you want?
Jetzt geh doch einfach mal drauf.
You want to try me? Show your stuff.
Bitch. Bitches, alles Bitches.
After a long time, I finally managed to overcome every lowlife and saved immediately, just to be greeted by 3 more beggars inside. Apparently, they are on the edge of society, but can dodge like Neo from Matrix and combo like a Tekken Pro.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Ich hab geblockt! Weiter. Ich muss irgendwas kaputt machen.
Eventually, I unalived the last beggar. I smashed Rosa and made my way to Vavak, only to find Christian from Pisek, who was surprisingly friendly to me this time. I managed to pursue him to help in the Italian court. I found the keys inside the shithole and went back. The next task was to mark the spot beneath the Italian court, and on the way we met more beggars. I let them live.
Deal. And thanks.
Only to see them seconds later just laying on the ground. Now came the next step. Convince the papal legate in Loretz. And like I said earlier, realizing how important it was to convince him and that I should waste no time and go there immediately, I decided to level up my fist fighting. I punched Guard Commander Hans Plimmel so many times he finally taught me some combos. He had no choice. Then I speedrun every single fist fight in Trosky and Kuttenberg. After this lovely training session, I was level 21 in fist fighting. I hope more than enough.
You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine.
20.000!
So it was time to pay the legate a visit. He tried to flee, I caught him, and I immediately killed him. Now it was Godwin's task to roleplay as a legate. He incited everyone, bought some food and this weird statue. We got greeted, and after a short time, we solved world peace.
Without further interruption, let's celebrate and suck some dick.
Meanwhile, Henry and the rest started their plan. I got instantly spotted, and that dude just wouldn't stop following me. I knocked out the rest of the guards and met up with the rest, except Anna, who apparently had other things to do. And we got caught by Giuseppe. But he couldn't care less. We opened the secret tunnel, freed Godwin from his cosplay nightmare, looted the Italian court, and freed our allies. But this peaceful moment was short-lived, because, of course, another party pooper arrived.
Jiska! I know you're in there!
I knocked down the ladders, Musa saved my ass, and we managed to escape without any casualties. Oh wait. Bye-bye! I had to deal with the archers, failed miserably, baited them back to my friends like the coward I am, and we left Edda behind.
You still owe me 50 groschen.
We lost Kobienka on the way back to Sokdol too. And in the next morning, we already forgot about Edda and Kobienka. It was time to celebrate, because Sigismund is pulling out his army. I said goodbye to Rosa, and some of the noblemen left. But look who's coming! It's Kobienka! He was freed by Eric on one condition: deliver a message.
Give him a message, and he wants to fight you, man to man.
Okay. Open the gate. I've got some unfinished business out there.
All right, but be careful.
Ready for your cock meat sandwich?
No mercy! Die, you wretch!
He was no match for Istvan, but we got interrupted by some stinky Pragas.
What the hell's going on? I've no idea. As soon as I spotted them, I came to warn you all.
Istvan tried to talk them out, but that didn't help.
You cunt!
So there was only one thing left to do. And with that, the siege on Sokdol started. And if you watched the first video, you know how awful that went. But this time, I've got potions, armor, and higher stats. So this time will surely be different, right? Right?
You've no chance against me!
Was geht denn hier ab? Warum ist das eigentlich jedes Mal noch verpackter als davor? Oh Gott. Okay. Oh mein Gott. Der Sturm!
12 seconds later.
Ja, die mach ich fertig! Oh Gottes Willen! Das sind doch beide! Oh mein Gott! Was ist gerade passiert? Motherfucker! Nein. Fuck dich! Wieso hab ich geschoben? Was? Hä? Was ist denn das? Ich drück Rechtsklick! Meine Fresse!
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
Warum? Was denn? Was? Wie? Hä? The enemy man...
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? And then I started seeing it everywhere I looked. Everywhere I looked, all these fucking pricks. Everywhere I looked, doing the exact same fucking thing. Over and over and over and over and over again. Thinking, this time is gonna be different. No, please. This time is gonna be different. I'm sorry. I don't like the way you are looking at me.
Fick dich! Was war das denn? Was war das denn?
But after a painful hour of retries, I made it.
Oh mein Gott. Ja. Fickt euch alle. Fickt euch alle. Ja. Ich hasse diese Szene so sehr. Oh.
Jishka made me a commander, gathered my men, and told them we're going on the night watch.
And it's done.
What the fuck?
To hell with you. To arms! To arms! We're under attack! Ladders against the walls!
Warum steht da ein Typ draußen? Er schläft!
I don't know what they did, but I swear I encountered more bugs in this playthrough than in all others combined. They tried the night raid on us, failed, and we needed something to slow them down. So we came up with this genius plan: send some of our men on a suicide mission while the others burn down the village. The prisoner, which got called in the night raid, told us everything, and it was time. I watched how our brave torch boys got unalived one after another. But then they magically resurrected because the plot demanded it. More enemies arrived, but they were done fighting and tried their best to escape.
I've fallen.
How did my men do?
Well, they did well. I was surprised, to tell the truth.
I gave my boyfriend some shoe soup.
What the fuck is this?
And we buried the dead. Until we heard the lovely sound of the alarm bell. More letters are coming.
Get ready.
But surprisingly, this wasn't as bad as I remembered. Actually, this wasn't half as bad as I remembered. Of course, I died on the first try, but on the second try, I made it. Next task, secure the rear wall. And of course, I died again. But honestly, this wasn't terrible, because luckily the game saved. We dealt with the rest and repaired the attack yet again. But things were looking bad. No food and low moral. So there was only one option left. Send someone to find Jobst and his army. Samuel volunteered, and obviously, so did I. My boyfriend was not thrilled about that. So I needed to talk to him. And you know where this is going.
Why the fuck am I being the fucking boner?
After saying goodbye to my boyfriend, it was time. Samuel was gone faster than I could say boyfriend, and now I had to find him. I made quick progress through the camp, accidentally touched some naked men, and heard aggressive French noises.
Do you want to know what I will buy with it?
Here's Henry! Fuck you!
Fuck you!
I surrender! No, wait!
I picked Samuel up, only to be spotted seconds later.
Wo kommt die denn mal her?
I snuck around the compound, grabbed Samuel through the fence, and escaped from Sukdol. My boyfriend was depressed and started drinking with Godwin. But this fun was about to end, because in the morning, the progress thought, you know what? Let's ruin everything. Oh, and also, if you buy food as the legate during the Italian job, Godwin keeps it. I helped on the wall, one punched that poor Praga, and watched a barbecue being made.
Mmm, so good and tasty.
You're right. Let's have some fun while we're still standing.
We cleared the outer bailey. I claimed this cool ass ladder just to find this weird man on top of it.
Let's not waste each other's time.
I made quick progress, ran past these 3 dudes, because I can't handle so much man, and together we wiped out the last enemies. The silver was gone, but we won. And if you really wanna be philosophical about it, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. I spied on my boyfriend Capon, saw this cool looking tree, and got so mentally ill from all the failed Istvan attempts that I started seeing my parents again, who did nothing but judge every choice I ever made. My real dad handed me my hard-earned, never-used sword, and with that, I made it through this hellhole. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, drop a comment, and sub if you also want a good boyfriend like Capon. Until next time.